question for you. I'm going to actually skip a couple of these questions and come back to them, because what I'd really like to know is how you went from, for example, writing songs in your room to your first show.
Okay. Well,
of your own work.
Of my own work. Well, I went straight to open stages.
Okay.
You know, that was the biggest thing for me, was like, you gotta get in front of people and you have to practice.
Right.
What it's like to be in front of people and just to get your stuff out there and to feel comfortable on stage. So I just started going to open stages and getting up on stage and playing to like one person or 3 people or whatever I needed to do.
Because you were just a kid when you...
Yeah, I started doing that when I was 13.
So for those of you guys who are watching, you don't know what an open stage is like, it's the same as open mic.
Open mic, yeah.
And every cafe and club has one. All you have to do is look up in your local newspaper to see, or magazine, to see where you can just go and play, and you show up, and if you can explain that process of going.
For sure, you just bring your guitar and bring your songs and sign up. There's usually a list that you sign up, so you find who the person is that's running the open stage and put your name on the list and wait forever and ever and ever and get up on stage, and it's nerve-wracking, you know. It's really, but it's so much fun, you know.
And
like,
there's a community already built in because everyone's going through it with you.
Exactly. The people who are there for the same reasons that you're there, and it really, really opens up your musical community, your friends. You know, you can make a lot of friends just by going out there and talking to people who are in exactly the same place that you are.
So how did you go from the open mic scene to your first booked gig?
Well, there was a process. You know, I started playing during school and high school and stuff like that. I got involved with different plays that were there. I'd write music for the plays, I'd write songs for the plays, go out there. What happened with me was when I was in high school, someone asked me if I could write something for this play that he had written. It was for this festival, and I wrote a song, and it was kind of the theme song for the play, and we played it at where the play was being shown. It was called the Sears Drama Festival. And just by being on stage, there was a producer in the audience.
Wow. And
he came up to me and he was like, "Have you ever made a record before?" I was like, "No, but I don't have any money." That was the first thing.
That's good. Yeah.
I was like, "No, but I don't have any money." He was like, "That's cool." You know, just come. He's like, "I've got recording equipment in my parents' basement." It's like,
excellent.
You know, it's about meeting people that there's so many different pieces of the puzzle, and it's about just getting out there as much as possible.
Yeah.
And following your heart, you know. So I met with him and.
You went and recorded with him?
I recorded with him. We were making a CD, but we ran out of money, so we made a tape.
Perfect.
A cassette tape. I actually made a cassette tape.
Totally.
To make money, we made 500 cassettes, and then sold them to make the money.
Were you putting the labels on yourself?
Yeah, we were. Yeah, we were cutting out the front of the tapes and sticking them.
And then who did you send them out to, or what did you do with them?
We just handed them out to people. You know, it's like I used to busk a lot. Busking, just like go on the corner of the street or go in front of, you know, the local liquor store with your guitar case open, or on the corner of the street and just play, you know, and just hand out, you know.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
And so from there, then what happened?
Well, from there it was you know, it was a long process. It was like
because I mean, you've been in the industry for at least 10 years now, right? I mean, it's like...
Well, not necessarily the industry, but like I've been playing, you know, for a long time.
Yeah.
So, since I was 13. But it's just about sticking to it and really playing as much as possible. Like, you meet people by playing. You can't just go... Well, you can now, actually. You can go in your room, and now...
You can live broadcast.
You can live broadcast stuff. It's like as many people as you can get to.